guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is May 25th, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. So we have some big breaking news updates. We talked about this last night, but we have more information. Experts are warning we on Defcon 2. I want to show you something really quick here, guys. Let me just read this part really quick. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, you have the yellow and blue country has hit the radar of the Bear nuclear early warning and comeback system, a development that automatically sets off development as the Bear's strategic equipment are expected to be put on high alert. But mostly, the strike justifies the use of nukes by the Bear according to the country doctrine. Now I want to read this part really quick here, guys. Although the Bear does not have a Defcon unit of measurement, this strike and the ongoing tactical nuke exercise are nonetheless Defcon level 2. Alright, so once again, guys, we are seeing tensions rising, but it's not only in this land. We also have this one here that's going on right now. I will leave this link in the comments box. You may want to check out this video. I do believe we are in Defcon 2, guys. Once again, the West moved all global microchip production out of the island. The Red Dragon invasion is imminent, and we are seeing a lot of stuff happening right in front of our faces. So again, this video here is not gaining views. And this videos here are, again, this is very important stuff here, guys. Very important stuff, and I do believe that the platform are hiding it, putting these videos under the rug. So if you can, with your help, please share these videos. We're gonna talk about this one here, guys. There's some situation going on in Kharkiv. Heavy, look at this, heavy Bear strike on a large shopping center with dozens of DEAD. Actually, I think the number is at 40, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. So we have two urgent red alert breaking news. We're going to see what's going on in this one here. And I want to thank everybody so much for sharing the video. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for your support. Your support truly helps out. And again, guys, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2. Holiday, Florida 34691. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on in this one here. Alright, so you have certain experts are saying that we are in Defcon level 2. So get ready. It is the first time that the yellow and blue has struck a target of the Bear nuclear early warning system, which is useless for the yellow and blue, as the radar detects incoming nuclear equipment, but very useful for NATO and the sleeping giant. All right, so in other words, let's say the Holy Land wants to launch nukes towards Persia. The Bear is not gonna get notified. They have this notification radar that nukes are flying, so they get the early notification. They're not gonna get nothing. It's like California. You know how California has that shake alert? Well, let's say this, some kind of earthquake. California gets notification. But what happens if that notification is off? Californians is not going to know what's going to hit them. So again, that's what's happening here. The Bear radar system is basically out. So the Bear is a sitting duck. Now, they're saying that we are definitely in a Defcon level 2, which I believe we're going to be in Defcon level 2 until all this is over. Again, I do believe we are in Defcon 2 no matter what. So it says hit on the early warning and comeback radar of the Bear nuclear triad. Now, I will talk about this again. It's very important to bring all these updates. In more detail, the yellow and blue hit that facility, all right, in that region. Voronezh DM is an advance over the horizon, ultra high frequency, early warning radar system for intercontinental and you know what other equipments. It has a range of 6,000 kilometers. The particular radar that was taken down was monitoring the airspace as far as Poland. It entered combat service in this region territory in 2013. The Bear leader, Vladimir, was present at the inauguration of the radar station. The station is capable of detecting even the most encompasses target in fractions of a second, detecting launches of various types of equipment, hundreds and even thousands of kilometers from our border. The Bear media speak of a reckless act that could lead to a serious escalation in Europe. So once again, the Bear is responding. So this is the update, all right? So last night, the Bear didn't respond, didn't say nothing yet, but now they're coming out with their response. They're saying this is a reckless act that could lead to a serious escalation in Europe. Now, the former head of the state company was Cosmos, and now I'm going to skip that name, of the Federation Council of the Bear Federation, Dmitry, reported that the Yellow and Blue forces struck an installation of the Bear missile warning system. That's a big score for the Yellow and Blue. If you think about it, that's a big score. So this is a key element of the battle command system of the land strategic nuclear forces. Once again, this person reports that as a result of the strike, the Kuban early warning system facility was damaged. All right. So the Holy Land could launch nuclear towards Persia, and the Bear is not going to get a notification. So it basically like that. In other words, and again, I mentioned this last night. The reason why they did this is because when I say they, I'm talking about the Yellow and Blue country forces. They want to use ATACMS and Storm Shadow missiles. So I guarantee it's because of that. So in effect, this means that the Bear has the right to consider this strike as a global warning to its state and national security, which according to a doctrine allows the use of nukes and responds, hold on, by taking out this facility? Guys, this here is very important. This is big right here. This is big. Hold on. In effect, this means that the Bear has the right. They have the right to fire nukes. Whoa. So it seems like that's what NATO and Sleeping Giant, they want the Bear to fire nukes first. So at the same time, it is not entirely clear who made this essentially irrational decision. So you cannot just fire nukes and say you did it or you did it without any proof. But again, we all know that the Sleeping Giant gave that green light, or again, Britain gave the green light to the Yellow and Blue forces. Perhaps this was an initiative of the rulers of the Yellow and Blue capital who had completely escaped against the background of increasing failures at the front, or some military maniac of the Yellow and Blue forces who decided in this way to trigger the WW3. Guys, so this is why updates are so important here. So the Bear could fire nukes because of this. And this could trigger WW3. But the Bear is not going to fire nukes. Again, they want to know who's doing this. And we all know it's a Sleeping Giant. However, given the involvement of the Sleeping Giant, here we go, in a conflict in the Yellow and Blue, it cannot be completely ruled out that this strike on a military installation of the highest strategic importance of the Bear Armed Forces was not only agreed, but organized, by the Sleeping Giant. Like I say, guys, I do believe that the Sleeping Giant is the head of the snake. I mean, it's common sense. Who's giving all the ching-ching and equipment? It's common sense. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. So thus, we are not only at the threshold, but already at the limit beyond which, if the enemy does not stop such action, an irreversible collapse of the security strategy of NUKE forces will begin. Here's the thing. If the Sleeping Giant are doing this, let's say the pipeline. You guys know the pipeline that was big, all right, in the bear territory. Again, if it was the sleeping giant that ordered the pipeline and the sleeping giant that ordered this one here, the sleeping giants are cowards. I'm sorry to say this. If the sleeping giants are doing this and not taking responsibility, they're considered, you know what? A real sleeping giant, again, we keep it real. We are humble. We tell it to your face. We don't do things behind closed doors. But again, what do you expect? We have those in the spotlight that are pointing the finger at someone else. The strike meets the condition for a retaliatory strike. This is very important here, guys. A satellite image of the facility radar station in southwestern of that territory in the Bear Country shows debris around the two buildings of the radar. The Yellow and Blue forces have targeted several locations in that territory, which lies directly across the Sea of Azov, using kamikaze drones. There has been some speculation that the Yellow and Blue forces targeted that region due to concerns about the radar's ability to provide early warning. I called it yesterday. Listen to this part. There has been some speculation that the Yellow and Blue forces targeted that region due to concern about the radar ability to provide early warning of ATOM strike, ATAC. So basically, they have taken that thing out so that way they could use, when I say they, the Yellow and Blue country could use Britain missiles and Sleeping Giant missiles to strike the Bear territory. Again, I did mention that yesterday. So, however, experts and observer pointed out that that this field, with the main focus on the areas in the southwest. For example, in 2013, the Bear Authority said that the site had detected what appeared to be ballistic launch into the Mediterranean Sea from I'm gonna skip that one. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip this one here, guys. Hold on. So batting has much wider ramifications. The two Vozonek DMs are a key part of the Bear larger strategic early warning network, and their loss, even temporarily, could degrade the land's ability to detect incoming nuclear. So the Bear could get hit by nukes, and they won't even know it. This is some very important information here, guys. The Bear could get hit with nukes, and they won't even get that notification. There are also concerned about how this could affect the ability of the Bear overall strategic warning networks to access the potential warning due to a possible loss of overlapping coverage in some areas. Beyond that, the strike on this region meets the condition the Bear Gov publicly laid out in 2020 for actions that could trigger a retaliatory strike, NUKE strike. The Bear Early Warning Network is part of the land's broader NUKE deterrent. Basically, they need that thing up and running. They could get hit with nukes. None of them, not even the Bear leader or the military, won't know what hit them. So they need this thing on ASAP. So you think the Bear's going to get hit? I mean, there's a reason why they took that thing out, because the next step could be some Storm Shadow or ATACs, or possibly worse, NUKES. The condition determining the possibility of the use of NUKE equipment by the Bear Federation include any strike by adversaries against critical, gov, or, once again, military sites of the Bear Federation, the disruption of which would undermine the response action of NUKE forces. So there's a possibility, I got a feeling that there's a possibility that, again, it's not only going to be the Yellow and Blue country. There's a possibility Latvia, Lithuania, again, other regions could fire towards the Bear. There could be more than one. It is the nuclear deterrence doctrine that the Bear Gov published 2 years ago. All this follows the start of regular drills, nuclear drills, by the Bear forces in the land's southern military district, which borders the yellow and blue. It remains to be seen exactly how the bear will respond to the Armavi strike, which could potentially include a new NUKE alert. All right, so this is big breaking news here, guys. They could fire nukes towards the bear. They could fire anything right now. All right, so all this region right here could get hit. See, all this again. You see this little logo stuff? Well, these are the radars. It's all out. Every single one of them is out. So these region here, like all these regions, you see the white one, that's Europe, and you have again you have the yellow, blue, and all that type of stuff going. They could just fire towards the bear right now, and the bear won't know what hit them. Whoa. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why experts are saying that we are in Defcon level 2. We are in Defcon level 2. Let's see what's going on with this story here. The bear strike on a large shopping center. So this here is kind of strange. Why would the bear do something like this? Give me a second here. Let me see what's going on. Again, the bear usually hits like infrastructures. They hit grids and all that type of stuff. Railway and anything that, you know, NATO or the Sleeping Giant trying to bring their equipment or weapons into the yellow and blue. But this one here is kind of strange. Kharkiv, the most populous city in northeastern yellow and blue, and that region has been really hot, guys, really hot. Has again been targeted by the bear forces with dozens of has taken out in a bear missile. 2 of the bear missile hit a large center in Kharkiv, the second largest city in the yellow and blue, at noon on Saturday, May 25th. At the time, hundreds of the yellow and blue were shopping in this particular shopping center of hundreds of square meters. A fire broke out after the equipment, which is still raging. The bear reports that loads of ammunition and equipment have been transported inside the mall. My goodness. Who does these type of stuff? You know who do these type of stuff? HAMAS. They do that. They use people again as as barrier. Sleeping Giant, are you really doing stuff like this? NATO, are you guys really doing stuff like this? Are you putting out equipment where the innocent are at? Now, the bear is wrong, too. The bear is wrong. The bear should have done something different. They should have evacuated that region. I mean, they got innocent in there. So, they both did wrong here. But the most craziest stuff is the Sleeping Giant NATO. You guys are putting equipment with this innocent? Again, the one that does that type of stuff is the one in the GAZA strip. Unbelievable. Give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright, guys. Truly apologize. Once again, I just got a phone call. Man, I'm getting all these phone calls when I'm making videos. This is very, very sad, guys. You know, look, even Mr. Z is responsible for this. The reason why they putting equipment with this innocent ones is because they losing the biblical war. You don't do these type of stuff. NATO, Sleeping Giant, and Mr. Z should be held responsible for this. I mean, what in the world are you doing putting all those equipments inside a mall? Again, you know who does that? Like I said, you know, the HAMAS, you know, the Holy Land's going after them. And, you know, the leader of the sleeping giants, I mean, he's a two-faced because he says that it's not right for them to be putting equipments with their innocent ones. But look, I mean, what is this? The Bear report that loads of equipment have been transported inside the mall. But the Bear is wrong. The Bear is wrong. If the Bear knew that there was stuff in there, don't just fire in there. There's innocent ones. Man. And this is why I don't like biblical wars. The authority are initially talking about 11. Nope. The number is almost at 50. So, but this number is expected to go up in the next few. Oh, man. Very sad. In his post about the strike in Kharkiv, the Yellow and Blue Country leader says, Dude, you better not say anything, again, blaming the Bear. That's your stuff that was put in that mall. If the Yellow and Blue had adequate air defense system and modern fighter jets, the Bear strike like this will not... No. Dude, that is not a storage. That is not a facility. You don't put equipment in a shopping center. You want to put equipment, go rent a storage or some, again, away from innocence. This dude got the nerve. If only the Yellow and Blue adequate had air defense. Oh, no. See, this is why I don't look up to the Yellow and Blue. And that is why we are appealing to all leaders in all states. We need significant... Man, wow. The nerve. Instead of taking responsibility, hey, that was my mistake. I should have never put those equipments there. I know that was wrong. I should have never put it there. Instead of manning up, he comes out with this all nonsense. It's the world's fault. They don't want to give me the missile defense and this and that. Wow. Unbelievable. Once again, we need significant air defense reinforcement and sufficient capability to destroy the Bear T. This is a task that must be accomplished and can only be accomplished together with the world. Wow. Every day we call on the world to provide us with stuff in order to save. Dude, you just put equipment in a shopping center. Why? Guys, they put equipment, some very powerful stuff, where there is a lot of innocent. You don't do that. I mean, it's like putting equipment in a day CAR. You don't do that. Well, we're going to leave it here because we know that the Bear's not going to hit this region. Every decision not taken to support us result in a loss. Wow. Again, I don't know how people could support the Yellow and Blue. I don't know how people could support the Yellow and Blue. I mean, it's right there, common sense. The Yellow and Blue put those equipment in an area where there's innocence. Guys, there's pictures and videos all over this thing. I'm not gonna show it, but yeah, I mean, this hurts me. It does. Because again, this is what you call being I don't want to say the name because the platform is really strict, but that's weak. That's a weak move there. You learning from HAMAS. They do that type of stuff. They hide equipment under the basement in the hospital. You know what? Let me just spell it. HOSPITAL. So again, excuse me, all L. But I mean, you don't do that. But the Bear is also wrong. The Bear should have never struck that region. They should have done something different. And now innocents are gone. And the leader of the Yellow and Blue Country is only thinking about himself. Dude, you just threw innocent under the bus here. You threw the innocent ones, man. I mean, this is why so many are leaving the Yellow and Blue. They don't want to be part of the biblical war. They don't want nothing to do with it. Mr. Z, man, that's wrong. That is wrong. Absolutely wrong, and I don't know how people could support that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, please share this video. We are definitely seeing Defcon 2 here. Never seen anything like this ever in my life. I hope people waking up because of what Mr. Z did there. Sad. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.